What is up, people? Welcome to a new video on the channel and welcome to some Gran Turismo 7. It's been a little while since I've uploaded some GT7, but we got a couple of new cars. We actually had a pretty decent update that came out. Added some more events, added a few new cars. Nothing too crazy though, in terms of the cars department. But this is one of them and I really want to try because it looks so sick. It literally looks like a burnout car because it's like sort of based on a real life car, but it's heavily modified obviously to look completely different. It just reminds me of a burnout car pretty much. But this is what we have here. This is from the Roadster shop, is what it's called. Even how the founders, even the location as well of where this actually is. But this is the car in question. The whole car, I'm pretty much sure, is just based on a Camaro, because the front end is just from a Camaro. But this is pretty much what this looks like, and it's a sick looking car. It's really, really cool looking. I really want to race this thing. I want to see what this thing is actually capable of. I think is it a Camaro? I don't know. People can tell me down in the comments below. Obviously, it's an American car, but the front end just reminds me of an old Camaro. It's really, really sick. That's a really cool car. All right, let's purchase it. 300k. I want to race it. I want to see what this thing is able to do. It's a very cool looking car. I'll have a look at the stats now in a sec as well. Yes, changes the car itself. Actually, I think if I just go into it, there you go. The stats are there to the right. 7-liter NA. 7-liter NA V8, 748 horsepower. It weighs only 1,400 kilos. I feel like this is gonna be really fast. What's his PP at? Oh, 668.92. That's a ridiculous car. And then when it go, actually, I wanted to show you guys the Japanese new cars that they've added into the game. When we get to this, Suzuki have a new car that they've added in. It is this Division GT, which just looks like a weird Roadster kind of thing. Again, full-on concept car. That's the one thing about Gran Turismo is they add a bunch of different types of concepts, or Suzuki even make, or manufacturers just in general make specific concepts to add in this game. Hence why it's called Vision GT. And then Toyota added their little, well, it's not little, it's their massive race car. Basically their endurance car, and it looks ridiculous. Very, very cool car. But I'm not gonna be looking at that. I'm gonna be looking at this Roadster shop Rampage. Even the name of it, the Rampage, is so reminiscent to Burnout. I'm now taking part in a lightweight K Cup thing. I don't want to go into it because I cannot be bothered. Let's go to a nice American track. Let's try do Laguna Seca with this thing. I want to try with this car and just see what it's like to drive. Just in the afternoon, that's perfectly fine. I want to also listen to this thing. I feel like this is going to sound insane. With that 7-liter NA V8. I don't think I have traction control on. I don't. Looks crazy. It looks massive. I don't know why. For me, it just looks absolutely huge. Okay. That loses traction instantly. Oh, it has like a proper manual. That's cool. Whoa. Don't actually have to slow down that much. Oh man, this without traction control is almost undrivable if I want to drive it fast. I have to be super, super careful on the throttle. Lots of slip from those tires. Ooh. Okay, let's go to this view. This is probably the best view that people enjoy looking at when it comes to racing. Yeah, man, like, look at the amount of throttle that I'm putting in. You can see it on the right side of my RPM there. That was a horrible line. Oh my god, and there it goes again. Like, I can't even put 25% throttle with this thing sometimes. It just slips. God, I'm bad at driving in this game. It's been so long since I played though. So I'm gonna counter to that, because once I get used to just driving in this game, with the amount of power and everything that I have to put down, like there as well, like it's gone way too far. I feel like I could probably drift this thing better than I can drive it in a straight line. I love the cockpit view though. It's really, really dark though. That's the only thing. I wonder if this car was actually built to drive without traction control. Because I'm pretty sure, like, most modern cars, most modern, like, race cars, they do have, like, a little slider for traction control. Actually, I can put it on. What am I doing? I forgot that I could just turn it on. Let's do just the first stage. Just the first setup for the launch control thing. Let's just do that, and I'll do a lap with that and see what that's like. Ooh, this is a little nicer. This is actually quite nice with it. Just a level 1 launch control. Or launch control. Traction control. I'm braking too late though. I'm braking way too late. Yeah, that traction control helps out so much. Right, let's do 1 lap with TC on 1. Turn in. Still gonna ease on the power. It just feels like it turns it a little slow. Or maybe it's just because I'm skidding. I do have ABS on though. Although that should have helped me a little bit, but when I'm braking, I'm trying to just do a really, really light turn in. It doesn't pull me in that direction, if that makes sense. I have to like fully let go of the brake. Usually when you try to upset the balance of the car, you know, with the brakes and trying to get the front end to dart in pretty much. By tapping the brakes or just gently pressing down on the brakes a little bit just so you can push the balance of the car or the weight of the car onto the front wheels, you know, to pull you in. This car just doesn't do it. It just wants to slide. Here I actually have to brake, which is weird. There's a lot of the times when I'm racing in this track there. I mean, this does have 700 horsepower. Like, I can't really be like, oh man, you know, like this is easy to drive. Well, there's a less bad time, let's just put it that way. Let's just go from this view, we'll do 1 more lap. Oh man, those brakes though. Let's try to see if we can correct that by going in sharper there. See, like here, I'm like braking and just trying to tap a little bit to turn in. It's just not having it. Short shifting there, but it's okay again here. I am only on sports medium tires, by the way. I had just realized that I'm on sports medium tires. I'm absolutely smashing my previous time. Little off the track there, that's okay. I can see my gulls in my little mini map there as well. That is so much better than before. That's a huge difference. A 133. That was good. That was a good run with this car. I like it. It took a second to get used to it, but it was actually quite nice to drive. Watching that entire bit of just the just the B-roll basically, or the replay mode. After watching all that, it sounds so good from the outside, like just from just chase cam just above it or whatever. It sounds really, really good because it's just so many pops and bangs and everything on it. It makes it sound really, really good. Now, I want to try something with this thing. I want to bring it on the Nurburgring, but I do also want to change it a little bit when it comes to modifying this thing. I don't really care about the power of this car. To be honest with you, I kind of just want to have some tires that make you literally feel like a racing driver. And that is, or sorry, not make you feel like a racing driver, make you feel like a better driver, alright? Putting racing soft tires on a race car in this game just makes you feel like you're the best driver in the world, because these just don't slip. They honestly just don't slip. And it's really, really funny. I'm going to give it some better brakes as well. And I'm also going to upgrade whatever power that we have available for us to upgrade. I will do that as well. Racing, clutch, and flywheel I'm also going to do because it'll get it to change gears faster. Right now, it feels like it just isn't. Fully customizable racing transmission will adjust as well once we have, or once we get into the thing. Fully customizable suspension. I'm pretty sure this has some sort of suspension. Is it just? I mean, I'll add it. I'll add it so we can change stuff on it, but I don't think we really need it. I mean, suspension-wise, it was fine. Okay, let's put the racing exhaust on. I feel like this is just gonna scream now with that exhaust in it. We have a racing intercooler. We can put a supercharger on it, but we cannot turbocharge it. Interesting. I love how we can put an intercooler on it, but we can't. We could just leave everything else standard. All right, supercharged. This thing makes 910 horsepower. 963. Can we get this thing to be? Oh, I think we can. There's 1,000 horsepower. 1,042 horsepower with this thing. Fully customizable LSD. That's also another thing I want to add onto this car. Because I don't think it has one on. I think that's it. I don't think there is anything else that I can actually add on this car to get it to be faster. Yeah, nothing else here. And then weight reduction we can't adjust at all. Okay, well this is gonna be dumb. This is just gonna be really, really fast now. It's 1,000 horsepower now. It's also supercharged. It's also got a different exhaust on it, but it also has much better tires. And I think this is gonna be dumb fast to drive. I am going to play with traction control on. Unfortunately, I think 1,000 horsepower all going to the rear wheels with this car is not gonna be a good time for me to try out racing without traction control on. So I think I'm just gonna try my best and see what this is like. So there you go. There's all the times there. Obviously, I'm not gonna get anywhere near the SRT Tomahawk. That's just the one thing. Let's just do that. So the race starts with that on. And as for the car settings themselves, I mean, everything is pretty much updated now. The top speed of this thing, I'm gonna extend that. Was it kilometers per hour? I'm gonna say about 400. I'll just put it to 400. I feel like that's just gonna be a little bit too long, but I feel like it's gonna do some stupid speeds, especially in that straight line. But I'm gonna leave 400 there just in case. And every guess I'm just gonna leave it on. I'm not gonna touch. All right, let's just try it. Let's see. Let's see. That was so close. That was so close. Oh man, that's really, really fast. I'm actually a little scared to just keep my foot planted down for so long. Okay. Brakes are definitely better. Obviously, tires are miles better. Oh my god, even with that traction control light just blinking away. Obviously, traction control do this job, but even then, I'm still not like fully safe with this thing. I have to do so much correction with it. Look, it just goes. The back end just goes. Oh, careful. You're gonna see some terrible driving right here, boys. I'm just letting you know now. How does it do that? Okay, let's just slow down before I destroy that wall. just feels like it doesn't have enough downforce. Turn! What are you doing? I'm like staring. It's like, nah. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did I save that? I don't know. But I saved it. Jesus. This thing is crazy. So hard to drive. I'm like slowing down way too early. Because I just don't trust this thing. I literally just don't trust this car. I have no faith in this thing. I just feel like it's gonna... Every chance it gets, it just wants to send me into the wall. How? How do you manage that, man? I've tried to turn. It just doesn't want to do it. Oh, man. It doesn't help that I haven't played this game in literally like a month or so. It really, really doesn't help. I can't wait to get to the section just past the carousel because I really, really like that section. I just feel like this is going to struggle so bad. Just so bad. I'm going to struggle. Sorry, not the... Oh, God. Not the car. I'm going to struggle, I feel, so badly around that section because the turning just feels so dull on it. Like, I want to start turning in. It just feels like it's delayed. Even with these tires. It's definitely still better than... What about... See? Like, I've been turning for ages and the thing just takes so long for it to actually register what I wanted from it. Oh my god. Send it into the carousel. I'm gonna brake really. Okay, these are the corners. Oh my god, I almost sent it into the wall. Already? It's too fast. It picks up speed so quickly. That's the one thing that this is very good at. It's just being stupid fast. Actually isn't too bad around these corners. Oh, I messed up though. Maybe they went a little bit too wide and I had to slow down too much. Oh man, the front end lifts off the ground so easily. Why is there no downforce on the front end? To just keep me flat on the ground. Every ridge and everything, the front end just lifts off the ground and I can't steer afterwards. Ah, it's too fast. This is my first crash. Like proper crash though. Ooh, good. It is the first proper crash. completely useless amount of power for this track. Literally is. Just completely pointless having this much power. Because I can't put it down most of the places. Like, this is literally the only place I'm going to be able to put this power down. Watch. Like, this is it. And I set my top speed to 400 kilometers an hour. Which I can't remember how much that is. Is that like, what, 220 miles per hour? I don't know, I can't remember how much that is actually. This is doing it. This is going to... It's not turning. See what I mean? See what I mean? It just isn't turning. Oh, I'm sending it off-road. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. It just doesn't turn. Oh my god, you can just tell it's so American. And you may be wondering, you may be saying, like, why would you lift off? Why would you just go that way? If I lift off with this thing, even here, oh, I'm not even driving that fast. Listen, you know what? This guy's annoying me. 659 though, after smashing it into the walls. Right then, I guess that's gonna be it for the video. Yeah, after watching the whole replay back again, it looked really good after the first carousel, and then just... I don't know. It's too fast. I made this thing too fast. It doesn't need to be that fast. It needs to grip better. And for whatever reason, the front end just doesn't steer the way a race car should. I don't know why. It's just a little sluggish for my liking. It's a fun car to drive, right? It definitely puts you to the test to try to control all that power. Even with traction control on, like I said, you still have to do a lot of little corrections and everything. And it's a challenge to drive, which is cool. And I like that from the car. It's just, I just made it too fast for the Nurburgring. It just doesn't need to be that fast. It needs to have that grip that it has now. And slightly sharper steering, in my opinion. And better front end downforce, because it just feels like it's lacking that. Like, every time I'd go over like a hop or a jump or whatever, the front end would just lift off the ground. And then, obviously, I have not less steering, but no steering at all. Because my front wheels are just off the ground. But yeah, anyway. I guess that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you for watching, everyone. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.